Hi guys, today I have a charity shop haul for you. Mark has been to the charity shop again and picked me up quite a few bits, clothes and handbags and shoes and some pretty weird stuff this time. There's some pretty weird things in here. Just for any new people clicking on, in case you're wondering who Mark is and why he's picking me stuff up, Mark is my partner and he usually finishes work, well he sometimes finishes work next to some pretty cheap charity shops. However, he usually gets stuff for like £1 and stuff. This stuff is not £1. This stuff is much dearer than the stuff that he normally gets, but it's pretty good stuff and some pretty weird stuff. Anyway, that's who Mark is and that's why the charity shops around where we live are extremely expensive, and so whenever he's out and about and sort of finishes work near charity shops, he always has a little look and picks me some things up. A couple of these things he actually WhatsApped me some pictures of and was like yes and no, so I kind of picked them out myself, even though he kind of, you get what I mean, I kind of said yes to a few of the things, and a few of the things he just picked up because he thought I would like them. Okay, end of rambling, let's get started. As usual, everything's just kind of piled beside me randomly. I've actually had this stuff for a couple of weeks, and it's been like a week and a half or a couple of weeks, and it's been sitting in a bag, so some of it is kind of creased. I'm going to get started. First thing is this little bralette, I don't know what you would call it, like a little almost boob tube kind of top, but it's got like the boob shape. I'm saying boob a lot. The cup thing, do you get what I mean? And it fastens like a bra. It's like kind of sheer at the back and it fastens like a bra. I've left all the price tags on it. I haven't washed any of this stuff and I am desperate to wash it. This says £6 on it, so I'm assuming it was £6, which is pretty pricey for what it is. I mean, look, it's a tiny little bit of material. This is one of the things he sent me a picture of, and for some reason I just fell in love with it. Can you see the pattern on that? It kind of reminds me of like a rug you would get when you're on holiday. I don't know, and it's got that kind of, it's not like jaggy material, but it's quite like a thick material. I don't normally wear crop top type things, but I thought this would be really nice with the little baubles in the bottom, and it would be really nice for wearing on holiday with something high-waisted, and so like you've maybe got like a little bit of midriff just like that showing, not too much, and pretty much just for holiday. I don't know if I would wear this. Here, you wear things on holiday that you don't wear at home. This was, let me see, originally from Topshop, and it is a size 12, and I'm normally a size 10, but the little adjusters, like a bra, you know, you've got like the 3 little bits that you can hook the bits onto, and when it's on the tightest one, it fits me, so that is that. That's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I like to try different things when I'm on holiday. Next thing is this little top here. This is really nice. I've actually tried this on, which I don't normally do with stuff from charity shops until I've washed it, but I did actually try this on. It's from Monsoon, and the reason I tried it on, I tried that top on it as well, is this is a size 12 as well, but I can get away with it being a size 12 because it has these little tires here, and you're able to just cinch it in at the waist a little bit, so that, because it's meant to be kind of fitted and then flowy, and I can get away with it because it is, you know, you can cinch it in at the waist. The back is like an elastic material thing like that. Can you see the pattern on that? See, I always think that I seem so far away and think that I need to get up really close. Oh, you can see that's like a pretty little floral pattern, and it's just a pretty little top, and it's got some sequins detail around the little waistband thing, and it's just really pretty. It looks really pretty on, so there's that. Oh, did I say how much it was? I don't think I did. This was £4.99. Which, like I said, in comparison to the stuff he normally gets me, like all the clothes he gets me are normally £1, so that is really quite pricey, but he was in the mood to shop in the charity shop, so he did. These were £1, and he said he got me these because they're, I'll quickly show you what they are, they're like coral little, I don't know, what do you call them, capri pants or like crop trousers, I don't know, but he said he liked the colour of them and he got me them because on the, see again, I'm stretching way forward. On the little zips, they have a little D, and if you don't know, my name's Diane, and so he thought that would be cute because it's got little D's on the, little gold D's on the zip. It's got an elasticated waist, and they just look like they'd be kind of comfortable. That would actually go really well with that because that's got that kind of corally, salmony kind of colour in there. That would look really nice with that actually. There's a little holiday outfit, or little summertime outfit. These were originally, oh, the label's been cut out. I do not know where these were originally from, but they were £1 anyway. I'm just looking at them together. That really does look like a cute outfit. Next thing he got me is this. He knows I love the American flag And let me see how much this was. This was in the men's section, and this was £1. But I like these t-shirts to be kind of oversized. It was originally from, what does it say? It says Bubba Gump. I don't know what that is. Where are you from? Does it say a shop, or it doesn't say any shop, so I don't know where that is from. What did I say? I said, I'm getting all muddled up. I said it was £1. It is just a really oversized grey t-shirt with the American flag on it, and it's got a kind of rustic sort of look. It looks kind of worn and stuff, and I thought this would be nice to do a little bit of distressing on, maybe put a little couple of holes on it and just distress it even more, and I thought that would be nice. I like it. So there's that. Next thing I got was this. It's a kind of geeky t-shirt. This is the Green Lantern symbol thing. Apparently, I did not know what this was. I thought it was some sort of scientific symbol thing, to be honest with you, but apparently it's the Green Lantern, and it is in this really, really dark forest green colour with the lime green Green Lantern symbol on it. And this was originally from, let me see, I don't know, it says DC Comics, and this doesn't have oh, I remember how much he said this was, because he was really surprised how much he got it for, and this one was 10 pence. So in comparison to £4.99 and stuff like the other one, that's pretty cheap. Oh, I'm flinging stuff about now. This here was, let me see, this was £2, and this was originally, nope, there's no tags. Is there any tags? There's no tags on this. I love this colour. I think it's so, so pretty. And this has got like a vintage look. Maybe this wasn't handmade, was it? Do you know what, I've just realised, I think this has possibly came from a nursing home, because it's got somebody's name printed into the wool on the top of it. This is not the first, because I really do like the old lady kind of style, this is not the first time I've bought stuff that is clearly came straight from a nursing home. I've even bought like nighties, like old lady nighties, and I know some people will probably think that's disgusting, but once you wash them it really doesn't matter. Yeah, this came from a nursing home because it's got somebody's name printed on it. I kind of like that idea that like you're giving, I don't know, it's kind of nice to me. Anyway, button down, it's like woven-y type, there's a name for it I'm sure. It's just a cute little knitted cardigan, and it'll be nice and bright for the summer. I really like that. I like it more now that I know it belonged to some little old lady, and now it's mine. It's getting loved again. This is from Primark. This was £1, and this is just a grey t-shirt, and it says NYC Boutique on the front, and it's got a, that's glaring really badly, it's got like a snake skinny type print thing on it, so it's just a grey cotton t-shirt. It actually feels really, really soft, and it just has the gold writing on the front, and it's not overly exciting, but I'm sure it'll look nice with a pair of jeans. This is in 1,000 pieces, so I'm not sure how this is going to look, but I think this will be cute. This has got its original tags on it, so this is brand new, size 10, and it's from BeeaU, I don't know. Anyway, it's this. It's cropped, so I would probably wear this either with something super high-waisted, or probably with like a little black vest top or something underneath it. It's got these gold kind of, it's like antique gold, it's not like glaringly gold, but like gold studs all around the neckline like that, and it's sort of slouchy. It's really, really nice and soft, and it's got 3/4 length sleeves, and this was £4. That is pricey. That is pretty dear. Next thing is one of these like probably love it or hate it type things. These are a bit weird. I personally really love them. They are really bright. They're this satin kind of feel trouser. These are slightly cropped, like they're not full length, they're just slightly cropped. They're not like 3/4 lengthy ones, but they're slightly cropped. They taper in, and these are extremely high-waisted, like extremely, if I show you where the crotch is there to where the waist is, these are just, they're very, 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 like way, 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 way above your belly button. They're really high-waisted, and they've just got these amazing flowers all over them, and this really bright purple and pink sort of colours. I really, really love these, and these also have the original tags on it. Let me see, where are you from? It doesn't, let me see, Obscure Couture. Oh, these were, let me see, make your, this is the same, I got something else which is a very weird item, and it's from this same like same company, and apparently they donated a whole load of stuff to this charity shop. The other thing I'm going to show you is much weirder than this. And the other thing I'm going to show you is like handmade, so it's like it was from some sort of little boutique, and I don't know if they went out of business and donated their stuff to the charity shop, or I don't know, but these are brand new and I really like them. And he paid £5 for these, and I think these are kind of worth it because these are kind of unique and nice. And moving on to the other weird thing that's from that same place. This is also brand new. It is from that same place. It's Obscure Couture, and it says, I'm sure it said on it that it was handmade. This says dry clean only, so I'm not sure. I'm not going to get this dry cleaned. I'll probably just like spray it with disinfectant or something and hang it outside to air. It's this fluffy cropped jacket, and the top half is white and the bottom half is pink. And I don't know if you can see the sleeves, like when you move, they kind of move this like monster arms. I just think this is adorable. It's really, really different. I've not seen, oh, let me see, it's got a sticker stuck to it. I just think this is really cute, and I think it looks really cute on. Again, it's a love it or hate it kind of thing, but I kind of love it. It's got little bits of fluff stuck in it, but I like it, and it's like satiny on the inside. And hold on, I'll try it on and show you. It's going to look awful with the top that I'm wearing. See how it's crazy? I really like it. See how I'm trying to move the sleeves in a way that you can see like the fur kind of just blows about on it. I like it. It's very unusual, but I do like things that are a bit unusual. So there's that. I don't think, I've got black leggings on just now, and I don't think I would wear it to anything black because, I don't know if you can see that, I've got little bits of fluff everywhere. I think you'd have to wear that with a light coloured outfit. Last clothing thing is this. Where are you from? This was £2, and it was originally from, says Joe Brown's. It's in a size 10, and it is this hoodie. It's like a fitted sort of hoodie, not like a really oversized hoodie. And then it's got a pocket on the front, and the pocket in the front has got this floral pattern on it that's in like purples. It's got sequins on it, these like flowery design. And then the top of it, it's a little bit unusual, the top of it, the neck sort of the material crosses over, and then the hood on the outside, the hood on the inside is just plain, and then the hood on the outside is all floral. And then I thought this was a really cute little touch. On the sleeves it has elbow patches in the same floral pattern. I thought that was just, I don't know, a wee bit different from your standard sort of hoodie, so looking forward to washing that and wearing it. Right, finished with the clothes, let's move on to handbags. He actually got me 3 handbags. Let me see. First of all, we'll do this little one first. This is not, I think this is cute, I do like it, but this is not like a forever handbag. This is not one of those handbags I'm going to have and probably have for years, but I think it would be cute to use maybe in the summer. It is this little Juicy Couture handbag. It's kind of tacky looking, but I do like it. I like this baby pink. The baby pink is in, like all the baby pink bits are in like this, I don't think it's real leather, I don't know, kind of leather material. And then the body of the bag is in this. It's almost velour, but I hate velour, like I detest velour. I couldn't even do this with velour, like oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But this is not quite velour, like I can actually touch it and it's not like horrible to touch. It's just this little bag. I don't know what to say about it. It's got a love heart in the back with the J on it. It comes with a little sort of charm thing. It's a key. And let me see the inside. I don't know if originally it came with a shoulder strap because it's got the little hook bits here, but it'd be kind of cute to use like that maybe in the summer. Let me see the inside. And the inside has got the like crowns and stuff all over it in this gold lining, and it also comes with a little chain type leather strap thing with a little handheld mirror thing on it like that. And I can't remember how much he paid for this. He's actually on his laptop over there with his headphones on, so hold on, I'll ask him. Mark, how much did you pay for this? I think he can't remember, his head's getting quite a lot. £2, this was £2. And next, this was a really good deal, like of all the haul, because that stuff was kind of pricey, this was a really, really, really good deal. This is a Kipling bag. He actually got me 2 Kipling bags. I'll show you this one first. This has got a long shoulder strap on it. It comes with a little monkey on the side, like all the Kipling bags do. It's got the pouches at the front. It is in this leopard print, sort of, is it leopard print? Some sort of animal print material like this. I like the colour of this. I think this is nice. I can see myself using this a lot. It's super easy, and the good thing about these is you can put them in the washing machine. So I maybe wouldn't put this in the washing machine because of the leather straps. I might. I don't think they're real leather, so this could probably go in the washing machine. This probably will go in the washing machine. We'll give it a try. But these can definitely go in the washing machine. I've washed Kipling bags in the washing machine before. I like this. He got this for £1, and if you know Kipling bags, they're not like super expensive, but they can be kind of expensive. So £1 for a Kipling bag is really good, and it is in really good condition. I can't see, there's no tears, there's nothing wrong with it. It seems immaculate. Somebody just must have got bored with it. And the inside, oh, I've actually got stuff on the inside to show you. Forgot that I put that stuff on the inside. It's a good job I looked inside it, or I would have forgot the stuff. It comes with a little thing to hold your keys or whatever. It's got the little pouch on the inside that says Kipling, little slip pockets, and £1. That is really good. So there's that. And the next Kipling bag I got, this is considerably smaller. I thought this was adorable. Look at the size of this little thing. This almost has a sort of animal print on it. Yeah, it is an animal print. I would say animal print. And it's nice like brown colour with like oranges and pinks. I think this is really cute, and this would be really good if you were going somewhere and you were taking like a big bag, like if you're going on holiday or something and you wanted to slip this in your bag just to take on the days where you just need like your keys and your purse in it. Not, you know, you don't need like a whole load of stuff, and you can just wear it crossbody so you can be hands free, and it is teeny tiny and it folds up to absolutely nothing. I like this, and it's got lots, for it being so small, it's got lots of different compartments. It's got a compartment in the front like this. The inside doesn't have any compartments because of the size of it, but it has this compartment here, and then it has a compartment at the back, and oh, there's actually a zip pocket. So the compartment at the back has a little zip pocket, and then you've got your little pocket at the front. I like little pouches inside bags. So there's that, and this was also £1. Let me see, what is next? We will do, he got me a pair of high heels. These were, let me see the price before I forget to tell you the price. These don't have the price on them either. Hold on a second. Mark, much were these?
Is the price not on the bottom?
The price is not on them. You don't remember, do you?
Four.
These were £4, and these are originally from Red Herring, and I like these because they've got that old-fashioned, is it like brogues? I think that's what they look like.
They were £5. I got them for £2.
Oh no, sorry, they were £5, and he apparently got them for what, £2?
£2.
£2. I think he flirts with the old ladies in the charity shops to get the good bargains. Anyway, he can't hear me now, he's got headphones on. These are like brogues. I think these are really nice. They're in this patent cream colour. They've got a high heel that's quite high, but it's not too high. It's not like, look, there's fluff stuck to these shoes from that jacket. That jacket might get in my nerves, I think, with the fluff. Yeah, they're not too high. And I think that when shoes are like enclosed in like this, you can wear them a little bit higher. You know, you're not like teetering about in them. So I really do like these, and I'm looking forward to wearing them. And because they're that cream colour, I think they'll go with a lot of stuff. I don't like white high heels, I must say. I'm not like attracted to white shoes, but I think the cream ones just look nice. So there's that. I've now got a big pile at this side of me. Another pair of shoes he got, he sent me a picture of these because he wasn't sure whether to get them or not, because these were a bit pricey. I remember these were £7.99, which is kind of pricey for a charity shop, I think. These are Converse, that's why they've sort of hiked up the price, because they're Converse. But the reason I wanted him to get these again are going to go in the washing machine because there's no leather on them, these are material. But these are unusual, I've never seen Converse like this. I do like Converse, I think they're really comfortable, and I always get loads of wear out my Converse. But these are just a bit different. I don't know, I'm going to stand up so I can show you. These are like woven, kind of. You can see there's like little marks and stuff on them, but I'm going to spray it with some stain remover and put them in the washing machine, and I'm sure these will come up. I don't know if you've had Converse before, but they come up, like when you put them in the washing machine, they come up like brand new. And they've got really unusual laces. They're almost like woolen laces that are pleated. Can you see that? That is awful glare. See the woolen laces, and they're all multicoloured, and then the actual shoe itself is like a yellow kind of colour. I just thought they were different, like a bit different to the ones you see in the shop, just your white and your red and your, I don't know, I just really like them, and I thought they'd be perfect for the summer with being like yellow, and then you've got the multicolour, so they'll go with lots of stuff. So I told them to pay the $7.99, so I'm really looking forward to putting them in the washing machine and seeing them coming up brand new. Take a breath. Okay. Oh, I've got one. I was just about to say, because I've got it sitting down here, I was just about to say, remind me to show you the last thing I've got. Where is my brain? I think I'm talking to you so much, like, I don't feel like I'm sitting in a room like a crazy person talking to a camera. I actually feel like I'm talking to you, like I'm talking to my friends and I'm talking to you. So I was just about to say, remind me to show you that at the end. Anyway, I'll show you the accessories he got me. This he got for £1, and this is just adorable. It's by the brand Santoro. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but it is this little coin purse. I'm going to get up close in case you can't see that. And it's got this cute little girl on it. It's got a kind of, not gothic-y, but kind of Halloween type look to me, which she's got little black stripy tights on, and it's just got that kind of, I don't know, I just really like it. It's got that Halloween type feel, and if you know me, I absolutely love Halloween. On the back, it's like her against a lighter background kind of thing, and on the front, it's in a little circle on the dark background, and I just think this is absolutely adorable. It's got little love heart pull thing on it, and it's just basically a little coin purse. There's nothing really more to say about that, but I do like it. So that. Next thing he got me, I'm calling my Wonder Woman cuff. It is this. It's like hammered silver, except it's not real silver, though it is severely tarnished. But I like it tarnished. I'm probably not going to clean it up too much. Like, I'll give it a little disinfect just to make sure it's clean, but I'm probably not going to, like, I'm not going to try and take any of the tarnish off, because I think it's meant to be like that. See, it's got like little hammered sort of things on there, and if I try it on for you, I just think you can adjust it as well. You can squeeze it to your wrist, which is good for me because I've got little twig arms. And I just think it's really pretty and unusual, and I really love unusual jewellery, so really do like that. And I'm sure he said he paid £1 for that. No, this was 50p. Sorry, it came into my head there. This was 50p for that. And these little things luckily have the price on them. This was 75p, and it is this gold. These are just costume jewellery. It is this gold. I'm going to get up again. I'm going to get all up in your face again. Nope, you're not going to be able to see that for the glare. I don't know where to hold this that you're going to be able to see it. It has got diamantes all over it in this like oval shape, and it fits really nice onto your finger. Oh, my fingers are swollen up. See, at night time my fingers swell up. I don't know, like I'm not going to get that back off. Oh, no, we'll just leave that on with the tag hanging from it. I just think it fits really nice. It usually fits perfectly right onto my middle finger, though it's a little bit tight at night time. Oh, that is tight. We'll be leaving that on for the rest of the video. Yeah, I just think it's really pretty, and for 75p I thought it was nice, and again a little bit unusual. Nope, it's not coming off. Next ring I got is this. This was, let me see, it says this was £1.95, that's quite pricey. This is like a, how do you show things? It's like a circle with pink gems all over it like that. Again, this fits perfectly, but this one's adjustable, so even if it didn't fit, you could like squish it or expand it to fit your finger. I don't know how to show you that I don't know how to show you it in a way that you're going to be able to see it and that's not glaring. I hope you can see that. It's pretty. That, and the next thing is this silver ring. It is just a plain kind of silver ring, but I thought this would be really nice. It'd be really nice also if you wanted to like stack other rings on top of it, because it's very flat on the top. You could like, you know, stack it for a sort of different kind of look. It's quite nice on the finger. It again fits perfectly on my middle finger, even when my fingers are swollen apparently. At least I can get that one off. Oh, did I say how much that was? This one was 50p. And the very last ring is this one. This is really, really pretty. I'm really scared you're not going to be able to see this. I'm really sorry if you can't see this. This has got all different sizes of gems in it, but it's those kind of gems that sparkle like different colours. Like there's pinks and blues and stuff in it. It's not just like the clear. So I don't know, they're just pretty. And then it's got like an opal kind of one in there. And again, this one fits perfectly. And this was 75p, and it's just really pretty. I love rings. That is probably my most favourite piece of jewellery to have, is rings. I really like rings, and the more unusual the better. Okay, are you ready? Let me try again, hold on. Got it. Take a breath. Now on to the last thing. Okay, Mark sent me a picture of this and I said, no, don't get that. And he's like, oh, but I really love it. And my automatic thing was, no, please don't get that. And then I thought, I'm always getting stuff that I like, I'm always saying yes, and I'm like, if he really loves it, I don't want to say let him get it, because that's like saying that, you know, like permission, like I'm the boss, but you know what most women are like that's not coming into my house, that's ugly. This is sort of one of those type that I'm going to show you. He sent me a picture of it. I didn't realise in the picture what it actually looked like or the size of it. I kind of thought it was something around this size, and I thought, oh, it's alright, I'll be able to find a little spot in the house that I could maybe put it but kind of hide it. And then I realised, this is heavy, that it was actually this size, which is quite big. It's got a huge handle on it, and I don't know if you can see that from there. I'm going to bring it closer up so you can really see the detail on it. This has barnacles. That was Mark doing a pirate impression. This has barnacles all over the entire thing. He's laughing at me. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say about this. It has a stamp on the back. I don't know what the stamp says. I think it's in Chinese or Japanese. I'm going to show you up close because you really need to see the details on this. Do you see that with the barnacles? I don't know if this has been made to look like this or it's just been underwater for a very, very, very long time. But now I need to find somewhere in my house to have this barnacle vase. He only paid £5 for it. This is really heavy. I'm thinking it'll probably go in my bathroom because, you know, it's like sea and barnacle-y and I have a fish in my bathroom, so I'm thinking I'll sit it next to the fish and have a little sort of sea theme thing going on. I don't know. This was Mark's choice. Probably one of the weirdest things he's brought home to date. And that's saying something because he likes to bring home some pretty weird stuff. Anyway, that is me done. I'm finished rambling. I'm going to go just now. I'm either going to go and film another video because I have a few little other bits, or I'm possibly going to go to my bed because I think it's like 11 o'clock at night. Anyway, you don't want to hear that. Why do you want to know what I'm doing after the video? I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!